Good morning everybody, or good day. I'm not sure when you guys will be seeing this, whether it be day or night, but out here in a cold, wet Cape Town. I'm at Killarney at Harp Motorsport. The guys here, Steve Humble is the owner of Harp Motorsport, and they're putting in 5 cars for the 24-hour endurance series in Joburg at Redstar on 29th, 30th and 31st of October. And let's go inside and hear what cars they're preparing and what are they up to inside here. Hi, and we're inside here at, is it Harp Motorsport. Harp Motorsport. Steve Humble, our Englishman that lives in South Africa, that's enjoying himself here. So we put this car in the middle because it measures 2 meters, so now I can take off my mask, and I know nobody's gonna be looking at us without masks on. Steve, how are you this morning on this
I'm very good this morning. Though it's cold here in Cape Town.
It's horrible.
It's better than yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. If you come out from Hout Bay to here, it's 2 different worlds apart. It's England weather there.
Yes.
It's English weather straight out there, and here it's quite a bit better.
Yep.
Steve, why I'm here? 24-hour lemon race.
Yes.
How are you getting involved in this, and why are you getting involved in it?
Okay, so we run cars around South Africa in various series, and when I saw this advertised that there was going to be a 24-hour lemon race for cars up to 50k, it's something that straight away appealed to myself and a number of my customers as a budget fun thing to do. So we looked at this and decided that we actually already have 2 or 3 cars that are perfect for it. We run a series for Rallycross down here in Cape Town. It's a budget series. We happen to use old OPEL Cadets Astras for the series. So we were fortunate that we already have the car that's perfect for the series and falls within all the criteria from both safety, cost, and it'll be a car that will be just a lot of fun for 4 guys to pedal around for 24 hours and hopefully finish without too much work.
Mark was saying to me he's given you a spot to fill 5 teams from Cape Town.
Yes, so we felt after discussions with Mark that there needed to be representation from Cape Town, and the entries were filling up so quickly. So I've taken 5 entries, and I'll allow guys who are going to bring the right cars and to the series, and we'll all travel up together to come and represent Western Province at the event and hopefully finish.
Have you filled up the drive, or can we tell the guys to contact you if they want to drive?
We haven't filled up the spaces with cars. We filled up the drives for the 2 cars that we are going to bring. So we've still got space for 3 other cars in the transporter, plus all their spares and so forth that they can bring up with them. And if they want to get in touch with me, they can do. It's on a first come first served basis, but we will also, to help the series, make sure that they comply with the rules and the spirit of the regulations.
So Mr. Modak and Suleiman Effendi, all you guys that's all here from Cape Town, come and join us in our 24-hour. Contact Mr. Humble and get your cars, and surely he's going to sort you guys out. You all know him. So I think we need to get some of his guys in it, eh?
Yeah. I mean, I've mentioned it to a couple of them, and there's a lot of interest in the series. They're all looking around at what cars they can and cannot bring. You've got to bear in mind that at the end of the day, and I'm glad about this, that they are going to look at the value of the cars and what they're bringing. We've made sure that we are complying with the rules and the regulations. We know what our cars cost. The Rallycross is a great series to do down here in Cape Town. It's unfortunate there's not another Rallycross circuit around the circuits around the country, but we found that you can pick up a good base OPEL Astra or even a Cadet, a good 2-litre 8-valve. You can put the car together for anywhere between 35 to 50k and be competitive with all the safety stuff in it. That's with a roll cage, with a seat, so forth, and go out and have a lot of fun. And the car has now a dual usage from the point of view of being able to do the 24-hour race.
And driving a OPEL, I mean, that's what, 30-year-old car, right? Yeah. Stock standard.
Yeah.
Right? And you believe it will do the 24-hour without no hiccups?
They're a good, strong car, much the same as the Mark 1 Golfs are. They're a good, strong car. There's no reason why they can't do that time.
Obviously, you're going to have to speak to your drivers, and they're going to have to also take it a bit easy and realize it's a 24-hour, not a sprint race.
Well, we're used to that. We do a lot of the South African Endurance Series. That's a great series. So even those races, maybe the 4-hour races are more like 4-hour sprint racing. But we do a 9-hour race down here in Cape Town in December. We've won that race. That's not a race you can run flat out for 9 hours. You take too much out of the car, out of the tyres, and even out of the drivers. So it's a matter of pacing yourself. So it's going to be a matter of, when we get to Redstar, of driving the car around at 75%, because that's the way you're going to finish.
That's exactly what the one.
A lot of the rules that Mark's put into place, such as the 60 litres of fuel at a time and no more. There's no point in going to build a car and putting a 100-litre fuel tank in the car, or having a big engine turbo car or whatever. You're just going to spend all your time in the pits. If you want to win a 24-hour race, you stay out of the pits.
And you're going to be bringing all the cars down with one rig to Joburg?
That's right, yes. It makes it far more cost effective for everybody, so everybody benefits. And in this day and age, we all know what the costs and the trials and tribulations of travelling backwards and forwards to Joburg for that. Plus, it's not a 24-hour race. It's longer than that. I've been to Le Mans, I've done Le Mans proper twice, and Le Mans proper you'll be up for far more than 24 hours. It's more like 36 hours straight on the trot, plus you've got your practice and so on and so forth. So the last thing you want to be doing is then at 4 o'clock on Sunday packing up and then driving back to Cape Town. No, that's not something that appeals.
And just with the rules, I actually haven't read through the rules nicely. Under the yellow flag and all that, does that still count the time for the 24 hours?
Yes, it's a 24-hour race. It's not by laps, so it's by time. As within the SAS and all those series, yellow, safety car, laps, all count within the 24 hours.
Okay, so then at least you get a resting period in the car. How long do you think, because since you've been doing this a long time, how long do you think is a good time for a driver to be in the car?
In my experience, drivers, they start to lose the concentration after about an hour and a half. So, hour and a half, 2 hours is you don't want to spend any more time than that in the car, and change over, put a co-driver in the car. And cycle through your drivers that way. That way you'll keep the drivers fresher for longer, less chance of an accident and abuse of the car. So.
And are you going to be driving yourself?
At the moment the plan is to, yes. I'll be sharing the car with some of my customers. We've got, as I say, a couple of these Opels. So yeah, we'll look at that, but I'll also help with the whole running of our team and the Western Province guys. So.
And some of the names that's be joining you?
Well, we've got 2 or 3 of the sports and GT guys. So we've got Ryan Buddha, who's going to race with us. We've got Sandra Bakari. We've got interest from, you were in Hout Bay this morning, you said, so Craig Harper's expressed interest. There's a couple of other sports and GT drivers that we're talking to, a couple of clubman guys we're talking to. So, and we'll take the view of, if they're bringing cars, what's the best cars, and we might even cycle different drivers into different teams so that we come up with the best and most competitive race that we can put on.
Yeah, Ryan Buddha, I remember he raced the 9-hour with us in December here.
He did.
Yeah, he was in the other team.
Another guy is Umpi Sport.
Yes.
He's a young driver that's been driving with us in the SAS. Very talented guy, very fast guy. Good, yeah. But also, you've got to make sure that the drivers you have in the car are going to be kind to the car. Yes. You can't have a driver that's going to be what the Italians call a rumpy macchina, a car wrecker, because that's just going to ruin your race.
For Cape Town guys, would you have a drive for them and supply them a car?
We're looking at that at the moment. We're not planning on building any other cars. We're very busy with our season here, with the various racing that we're doing down here in Cape Town at the moment, whether it be Sports and GT, the Rallycross, or even the new Thunder Saloon series. So we'll take a view, maybe something comes up that we see that we can do, but we would like to stick with one make of car. It makes the spares package a far easier thing. Yeah. And that's the beauty of the old what South Africans love here is the old Superboss Cadet and even the Astra F. They use the same underpinnings, and it makes your life a lot easier. This is why we stick with them from the rallycross point of view.
I'm hoping to have 3 cars in our team, which is all BMW 318 Ti's, so that it's 3 of the same cars, so it's easy to carry spares.
That's the whole point.
And you have one mechanic that knows all the cars, and off you go.
Yeah.
So, but there is a lot of calls from Cape Town to me asking me to get into a team. So obviously, guys, from Cape Town, all the guys has been phoning me. Johnny, Suleiman, come on, here's the man. Phone him up, and he'll get you a drive.
Perfect.
I'm sure you'd be able to arrange a car as well.
Yes, as I say, we're looking around. We're just assessing what we've got. I mean, we are 4 months away from the event, but those 4 months go really quickly. And also, let's hope by the time we get there that we can have spectators to watch, and things are a little easier from the social distancing and the COVID point of view. So it is early days, but we're already making plans.
Out here from Cape Town once again, damn cold, at Steve Humble, and hoping to get them to Joburg with 5 cars in our 24-hour race. Thank you very much for chatting to me, and hope I'll be seeing you soon again. I want to do a good lead up to the race, so I'll be here in Cape Town again, and I want to come chat to you when you've got one of your cars out here, started up and everything. I'll definitely come make a turn again.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Ismail Peck, National Motorsport Mzansi, over and out.